Hi everybody, it's Lynn from Lyn's Crafts. I'm coming by today to share a tutorial on just making a faux pearl. I'm using some Primo accents and it's in the pearl color. And that's all I got left, so I got it with this one. Alright, these are just going to be kind of some Baroque style pearls. So I'm going to just start with a smooth ball. Not necessarily shaped to a perfect ball or anything. But then I'm gonna thread it on just a hat pin, a corsage pin, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Then I'm gonna just try to give it a little bit of weird shape. I'm going to actually use the fat part of my clay shaper. Just to give it a little weird texture. Alright, I'm going to do that with 4 of these and I'll be right back. Okay, no particular rhyme or reason to the shape. I've actually pulled out some Pearl X powders, and these are the mink. This one is the interference gold. Sorry, I should have shown you before. This one is the interference violet. And these are both pearl. One is the macro pearl, one is the micro pearl. I suggest the macro pearl just because the flakes of mica are slightly larger, so you're going to get a little more pearl look. Alright, a nice soft brush. This is the one I generally use for Pearl X type powders. Let's see. I think I want that one in the mink color. So you're just going to brush it on. You can choose to put your hole first or after. You can also do this with any mica powder. You can use eyeshadow, any kind of cosmetic mica. Alright, there is just the pearl one. This is the interference violet. You can actually choose to mix a little of the powder in with your pearl clay when you condition it. That will give a little deeper luster to the pearl. Or if you've already made and baked the pearl, you can mix the Pearl X powders in with your glaze. Alright. This is the interference gold. This is generally my go-to for pearls. As you can see, that really gives a pretty pearl shine. Alright, and then last but not least, the bronze, the mink. And you can use any color Pearl X powder for a pearl. Any color mica powder for that matter. It's just your own personal preference. Alright. Now, of course, these will need to be baked. And then you can put a pretty bead cap. Or whatever your choice is. This is one I did for the Art Nouveau piece. And you can see I used the interference gold. The Pearl X clay, the pearl clay, had a little bit of discoloration, which I really liked. Gave a really convincing kind of look. Alright, so I'll bake these and then come back and share them with you. Alright? Alright, before I share those, I'm gonna do one more. This one I'm gonna do without the pearl clay. I've just got really some scrap trash clay. I just used it to get dust and fingerprints and stuff off of other clay. Alright, so once again I'm going to thread it on my hat pin, corsage pin. When you're drilling a hole, when you're poking a hole through a clay bead, you don't want to necessarily misshapen the bead. So twisting, you're not really pushing the pin through, just twisting. It may take a minute, but it's definitely better than blowing out your bead. Alright, once I get the tip through the pin, through the bead, I'm just going to roll it on my fingers. Alright. Alright. Now I've got some, this is eyeshadow. This is the LA Colors. It's pretty darn cheap. Just came from the dollar store. And this one has a little brush in the top. Alright, so I'm just going to brush a bit of that on. Stick the brush back in. So sorry. Alright, on this one, I do want it to have a little extra sheen. First, I'm going to try to get a little bit more of this rubbed in. Alright. This is, I don't know what it is, actually. It's Primary Elements, but the color is Firefly Night. It's a really deep, dark, iridescent-y blue. Alright, so I don't want it all over, so I just hit a couple of the, well, I won't say high spots, but this is Pearl X, and it's the blue violet, I think. Pink blue? I'm not sure. Alright, so there you can see you can actually do a pearl with just about any color clay. Now, give or take the color, it may not work with the pearl color with the white, but on one of these dark colors, it'll work perfectly. So I'll bake that. I won't come back and show you, but I'll bake that. And then these are the ones that I just pulled out of the oven. Excuse my dirty hands. This one was the mink. Really pretty color. This one was just the pearl. I'm sorry, this one was the interference violet. I hope you can see that. This one was the interference gold, which is my preference for just a regular straight pearl color. And this one is with the macro pearl. Alright. So there you have it. How to make pearls. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there, lots of techniques. This was just one I was requested to do, so. Alright. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.